Hello and welcome.
One of two teenagers arrested by police after a series of acid attacks.
Cricket now, and England have won the fourth and final test against South Africa at Old Trafford. They won by 177 runs, meaning they win the series 3-1. Patrick Geary reports from Old Trafford.
There you go.
There you go. This is Business Live from BBC News with Alice Baxter and Ben Bland, even though you can't see us.
There you are.
But already there's some uncertainty about what he was saying on benefits.
Yes, Jeremy Corbyn, when he was asked, just give us one sec, please. Jeremy Corbyn was asked whether he would end the freeze on many benefits.
Detail of the executive order we're still finding out about, so I'm sure that will emerge later on. But what a dizzying week it's been. It's hard to believe, frankly, that it was only a week ago that the inauguration took place on all sorts of different fronts.
Breakfast Tim Muppet.
It's going to love you for that, isn't it?
Oh, dear.
Tim Muffet.
I know his name.
Good morning.
Tim, good morning to you.
I've heard worse.
Catch up with the weather. Chris Fawkes has the details. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Joanna. Well, things are improving. Oh, you're over there. Are you going to come back over here? Yes.
We're going to get a weather update, and it's Louise Lear. Well, it was very nearly
Louise Lear. It's all going very well, isn't it, Simon?
I was trying to pad. Where were you?
I haven't got a clue what you just said to me, so I'll just go yes. I think if I press the next button, hopefully we will go into Thursday's weather. Oh no, by special request, everybody wanted my dog Madge, who's ready for the Christmas lights, bless her. I better shut up now.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Any excuse.
I'm not back tomorrow. Sorry.
Their Royal Highnesses, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, are delighted to confirm they are expecting a baby in April. Now, bearing in mind they announced that she was pregnant back in September, and it was thought she was around 2 or 3 months pregnant. I'm not sure how much news this really is, but anyway, it's April, so clear your diaries, get the time booked off, because that's what I'm doing.
Well, a short time ago, Simon spoke to Radoslav Sikorski, who's the Polish politician and journalist. He was on the scene when the shooting happened, and he gave us an eyewitness account of what he saw.
The great commonality among we who have gathered today is a commitment to bringing down a global force of evil. And I emphasize the word commitment.
A former British serviceman, Leslie Binns, turned around to save a woman who'd collapsed while she was on her trek. But he's now attempting to scale the world's highest mountain again. He's going back and joins us now in the studio ahead of his next mission. Good morning.
I think you have the wrong guest, sir.
You are Todd Landman, aren't you? Do you know, it's ever so funny.
You look so heroic.
I looked at this man, I thought, he doesn't necessarily look like a mountaineer.
I think our mountaineer is that man behind us.
That's the one.
The question is, how do democracies respond to those scandals?
And what will it mean for the wider region? I think one of your children has just walked in. I mean, shifting sands in the region. Do you think relations with the North may change?
I would be surprised if they do. Pardon me. My apologies.
What's this going to mean for the region?
My apologies. South Korea's policy choices on North Korea have been severely limited.
It's a long way from the White House, isn't it?
He's relaxing. It's not a bad place to be, I suspect, when you've been a former president anyway. Let's have a look at the weather. Thomas Schaffenacker can bring us up to date. It's getting chilly, Thomas.
It is. By the way, you ever fancy a bit of that kite surfing? Probably need quite a bit of a wind to pick you up.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, dear. Anyway, I take that back. He's a very sporty guy, very fit. Anyway.
Now, it's getting cold. Nothing's as frosty as the relationship between me and Thomas Schaffenacker, though. Bring us the forecast.
Ooh, I thought it was always a nice warm one, but whatever, Simon.
Just north of Glasgow, across the northwest of the country, and there may even be the odd rumble of thunder this afternoon, some of those sharp showers across the very far north and the Northern Isles. Sunny spells, though. This lovely picture sent from one of our weather watchers across Perth and Kinross. And we'll continue to see some blustery showers as we head into the rest of the afternoon. breezy conditions. There may even be some gale force gusts across Orkney as well, and some sunny spells elsewhere, and temperatures climbing up to 13 or 14 Celsius. As we look ahead to the evening, though, the showers still with us across the northwest, and those winds very strong as well across parts of Orkney. There may even be some gale force gusts here, and temperatures dipping to around 7 to 8 Celsius, maybe cooler for some sheltered spots in the north. Tomorrow, then, some sunny spells, especially across more central and southern areas. Across the far north, those showers will continue for a time.
The headlines are coming up on the BBC News channel. In a moment, we say goodbye to viewers on BBC Two. But first, though, the weather forecast with Simon King.
So yeah, bear with me while my graphics just finished loading up. Apologies for that. We've got some decent rainbows out there at the moment, some sunny spells and showers across most parts, and you've been sending in your fantastic rainbow photos to our weather watchers. Now, the sunshine and showers will continue actually for much of this afternoon, and in between those showers there will be some sunshine as well. As we go through the afternoon, it'll feel quite cool as well, a rather brisk northerly wind, making it feel pretty chilly. And when those showers come through, temperatures will drop down by a few degrees or so. So as we go through the rest of this afternoon, the showers mostly confined, I think, towards northern and western parts, where across Scotland, in northern Scotland, there will be more cloud rolling its way in here. And as a result, temperatures only really about 10, 11 or 12 Celsius. Now, through this evening and tonight, we're going to see some of those showers continuing, mainly across western parts of the UK. And it's going to be quite a cool night as well. Temperatures getting down to about 10 or 12 degrees. I'll just run through these graphics. Hopefully we'll get there to where we're going.
So that's the image outside our studios here in Salford. What a beautiful day. Pretty much clear blue skies. Chris has got the weather for us for the rest of the country. How's it looking for Saturday and Sunday across the weekend as we look at that rather beautiful image across the water there? In fact, I think it's getting quite mild. We yesterday, rather mistakenly, at one point during the weather, said it was going to be 88 degrees.
And in fact, that made the papers this morning.
Made the papers.
There's a little picture of Matt Taylor yesterday from
But I think
breakfast.
we're talking about kind of maybe 18 or 19 degrees in some places. So it's looking like it's going to be
see
rather...
the rubbers there in the middle as well?
Yes.
Across the water, across the glass-like water, isn't it? Yeah.
Because the water is incredibly still, but they do an awful lot of sports there too. Now, as far as I'm aware, it's pretty much the picture around the country this morning. I know some of you have been sending in your pictures of what it's like as well, but it looks good for the whole country today. Although this morning when I got out of bed, I had to come downstairs, I was scraping the ice off my windscreen.
Yeah. So the reason we're lingering slightly longer than we might otherwise on this break, let's be honest, Chris isn't ready with the weather. So we're doing an ad hoc weather forecast for you, and it's a bit like that, really, in most places. Getting rather mild.
I think it's a bit unfair to Chris. I think he is ready, but I think he's got technical issues.
Yes, well, I'm not having a go at him. I'm just saying that, just explaining.
It wasn't like he was doing his hair or anything. He was having a sandwich or a banana. He's technical issues.
But you know what? It makes us happy. Oh, hello, Chris.
It's a fascinating insight to how it works.
All right, it's coming. It's coming. The hair's looking good. I'm just waiting for the computer to wake up. Come on.
Tonight at 10, jobs and prosperity must come first in any Brexit deal.